Welcome to another episode of SwillinGrog's Wonderful World of Beer on this second day of winter here in Australia. Today I'll be reviewing Young's Double Chocolate Stout, 5.2% alcohol by volume, brewed and bottled by Wells & Young's Brewing Co. in the United Kingdom. So what more can I tell you about Young's Double Chocolate Stout? Well, I've never tried it before. It comes in a lovely 500ml brown bottle, which is the perfect volume to pour into a pint glass. I bought it just down the road at my local BWS, believe it or not. Anyway, I think it's a high time that I cracked it open and made an assessment of it. Alright, I'll once again use the trusty BB Barfly bottle opener, and hopefully, yes, the cap comes off with ease on this bottle. And of course I've got a pint glass to pour it into. Okay. I think I saw just a little bit of smoke there when I cracked off the cap. Okay. So give it a nice pour. Okay. Get the whole contents of the bottle in, hopefully. There we go. Looking good. Alright, so let's make an assessment of the appearance, shall we? Well, the appearance is, yeah, a brown, well, pretty much jet black appearance. You know, it's totally opaque and, yeah, almost looks as black as midnight. And we've got just a little over a finger of tan head there as well. I think when I poured it, it was just about bang on 2 fingers of, you know, tan head, but yeah, dissipated somewhat just in that small amount of time. Alright, so onto the aroma. I'm expecting this is going to be pretty impressive. Well, I do smell chocolate. That's nice to see. And a bit of milk. Bit of a chocolatey milk sort of aroma, as a matter of fact. You know, there's some coffee there too. And of course, you know, a presence of dark roasted malts as one would expect, but I got to say, as far as aromas go, this is a really impressive aroma. This really does compel one to want to just dive straight into it. So on that note, it's time for the taste test, the most important part of the review. So a huge cheers to you all. Oh, this is really something. Of course I'm getting, you know, a real hit of malt up front. You know, dark roasted chocolatey malt. With, you know, some caramel there as well, quite surprisingly. The finish is, you know, quite drying. I'm tasting a real sort of, you know, coffee-like, a burnt sort of coffee-like bitterness, you know, lingering in the palate. But, on that note, I do need to have more. This is really something. I'm really enjoying this on this, you know, cold winter's day here in Australia. It's very full-bodied and has a nice, smooth, creamy mouthfeel. Oh, I'm just enjoying this so much. It's really going down a treat. What would I say in terms of its drinkability? Well, it's very drinkable, although I wouldn't say it's a really sessionable brew. I would probably stop at maybe 3 or 4 of these and, you know, drink something a little bit lighter. I think I said pretty much the same thing for the SwillinGrog yesterday, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I think these you know, really, you know, rich sort of beers that are real, you know, kind of flavour explosions. I think they're best sort of savoured just in you know, small doses. I don't think, you know, they're beers that you could really, like, you know, session. But anyhow, some of you may disagree with me. So, what would I give it in terms of a score out of 10, you may ask? Well, I do need to have another gulp. This is a truly impressive brew. I encourage you all to you know, seek it out. You know, and give it a go if you can you know, get your hands on it. In terms of a score out of 10, I'd be happy to give it a 10 out of 10. It's that good. Alright, so yeah, that's another 10 out of 10 from SwillinGrog. So yeah, Young's Double Chocolate Stout. Definitely one to check out. Alright, so that does bring us to the end of yet another SwillinGrog beer review. So I'm going to just kick back and enjoy the rest of this Double Chocolate Stout. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to go watch The Shining. A film that I would recommend you all watch if you haven't seen it already. A great film, actually, from a masterful director, Stanley Kubrick, who's sadly no longer with us. Anyway, cheers, and until next time, fare thee well.